Hey everybody, welcome back for another Minecraft video on the bakery server. And can you see over my shoulder when I kind of sneak down there? Can you see where we are? Yes, we're over by the skeleton spawner. Oh look, today he's wearing chainmail. Yesterday he had all gold armor. I think it changes based on what's going to spawn next, but I can't confirm that. I don't know. So yeah, we've come over to the skeleton spawner. It's time to get an XP grinder, but I also want a lot of bone meal so that we can make us a micro farm to make it easier to get some food. So here's what I've done to get ready so far that you guys have not seen. Or girls, sorry. One, I started digging a little area, got a bed here because of course sleeping is nice when it is night out. Um, but my plan is to dig this room out. You can kind of see, so it's going to be dug all the way over to that where that hole is in that direction, that hole over in that direction. There's a hole in that direction, and there'll be a hole in this direction. We're going to have to do some cleanup and everything over here. But I got to dig this out a little bit. We got to drop this down 4. Now the reason I'm dropping it down 4 is because we're already at level 13, so we can't give them enough fall damage immediately to get them to the one hit point. So my plan is we're going to dig this room out. When they spawn, we'll have them drop down about 4 blocks roughly. And then right down the middle will be a trench running this direction. When they get to about here, it's going to drop them down a little bit more just to kind of get them out of range of the spawner as quickly as we can. And then it is going to take them over in this direction. Now, do you see this polish andesite block right here? That's the block we stand on, and the spawner still stays active. We could actually go one more, I think, but this will work. This is good. So what we want to do is have them come down. You can see I started to dig a little bit of the drop here. Drop right here, land at 1 heart. My plan is also to make a piston that will retract and extend, and then have this drop down a couple more blocks to instant kill if we just want to collect resources. So the trench that's going to go right under us, the skeletons are going to go right below us, come behind a little bit, go up roughly 22, 23 blocks, I don't remember exactly, and then over and fall back down to here where they'll just be a one hit, or if we've got it turned on to automatic instead of grinding for XP, that block will pull out and they'll go down there and land on a hopper where all the drops will collect. So the other piece to this is we're also going to make it be able to turn on and off. So if you look at this chest right here, you see we already got some redstone lamps and a bunch of redstone and resources. So we're going to be able to put lights in this room that we can turn on and off so that we can activate and deactivate the spawner. And the other thing I was thinking of doing is make it so that the drops actually go out a little bit and come up an elevator nearby where I think I'm going to build the base. But that way, if people want to come by and they just want some bones or bows or arrows or something, instead of having to come way down here, they can just go over by the area where I'm thinking of building the base, and there'll be a chest there, and they can just snag whatever they want. Save them a little bit of time. So let's do this. If it's still night, let's sleep. I don't think it is. But let's go up and let me show you quickly. Yeah, there's zombies still around here. There's still some caves that need to be lit up. But let's go up here. Let me show you where I'm planning to build the base and where I am planning to have all the drops come up. Now this will probably be, there'll be an initial stage, we'll get us an XP grinder and the stuff will be collected right there, but then eventually I would like to add that stream and the item elevator to get up. Now you see that the spawner is located right under this big pond, lake, whatever you want to call it. So I could fill this in, but I don't want to. I kind of like having this water here. So the place where the mobs, the skeletons will die, right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm instead going to make the items go way over this way. And you can just kind of see that there is plains over here. So what I'm going to do is have the items transported over this way. I'm going to swim a little faster for everybody. And have a collection point where you can pick the items up right over here. I think when I figured the spot out is right about here, right by this dark oak tree. But I wanted a nice plains area for the build because, because look, here's a nice big open plains area. We've got a dark oak forest right here. We've got the plains, we've got the birch forest, and a little bit of a regular forest. I don't know if it's totally a birch forest or if it's a little mix, but we got a mix in there. And straight ahead, we got a swamp biome really close by, so that's nice. We got like 3 different biomes really close. We're not that far from spawn. Spawn's kind of right over that way, so we're still pretty close to the spawn and where everybody's kind of hanging out right now. We got a little bit of a swamp, a whole lot of water in that swamp too. I'm not going to go there today, but we'll do it when we start building. But right over in that direction is still swamp, and then it goes out to deep ocean, and I'm really hoping that maybe there's an ocean monument somewhere close by out there in that ocean. But that's kind of what I'm thinking and what I'm planning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back here. I'm going to get it dug out. I'll get the trench built. Fairly standard, skeleton grinder that you've probably seen lots of people make before. But that's the plan. That's what I'm going to go with. And we'll get it started, and I'll check back with you soon. Okay, everybody, here's just a little bit of an update. Let me show you what I've got going on so far. So I've dug out the room, nice big huge space, plenty of room for them to spawn, and you notice how I put the 2 deep trench running right under here. So I also came around here and built a little maintenance tunnel that goes out towards the room, so that way I can put in the redstone lamps, run the redstone, and if I ever need to figure out what's happening, what's going wrong, we've got an easy access tunnel right here that goes all the way around and comes back over to the other side of the spawner. So there we go. So we've got that dug out. So the next things that I'm going to do, the next step that I'm going to take is I am going to get the redstone lamps wired up, so that get them wired up, get a lever to turn them on and off, so that I can light up this room and not have to go back in and try to break all these torches while skeletons are spawning and blowing up in my face. Because in fact it was a little dark over here. I didn't have this light here, and it was a little dark over here, and one had spawned and tried to get me. No damage, took him out, and you can see captured his bow. So that's the next step, and I will get back with you guys as soon as I've got that part hooked up. Hey everybody, welcome back for episode 2 continuation. Sorry, this is a jump cut. Let's try that again. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're here at the skeleton grinder, and I've got some good news. It's up and it's running. It's not very pretty right now, but it's up and running. So what I want to do is we've got an on and off switch. So right now it is off. So that means that when we take a peek in here, you can see that we've got lights. Let me see if I can get us a little closer. We've got the room all lit up. So you may get occasional spawns. It's a touch dark there. I might have to figure something out about that. But it's all lit up. We don't see stuff. We don't have enough cobble on us to patch that up. We'll just use this for now, and then we'll fix that later. But there we go. I'll be right back in 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm getting something on my computer banging at me. I'm not sure what it was, but hopefully it's gone now. So what happens is when I turn this on, goes dark, they spawn, they get pushed through a water tunnel that goes right down this way, right over a few blocks behind where you see them standing right now. Go up, fall down about 22 blocks, and they land right here waiting for us to give them a smack. There's some tweaks and optimizations that can be made, but as you can see, it's working. As you can see by the experience bar, it works pretty good. I did a little AFK and testing. So we're not done here. Obviously, we need to dress this place up a bunch, get it looking good. I just wanted to get a functioning one up there so we can start getting some XP, because you can see we need to do an enchantment today. I'm also going to put an enchantment room down here, a brewing room down here, a little nether wart farm, so that you can, if they want, they can choose to use the healing potions to throw in and splash on the skeletons and kill them that way. But you can see in the little bit we've been kind of getting mass quantities of stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to put some bows in here. We're going to make an anvil here so we can start combining some of these bows, get some quick, easy enchanted bows. But I figured that I would take these bones and arrows and bring them over with us to spawn, so that if people needed some, that they would be able to. And we got some full bows here. I'm not going to bring the enchanted because I want to make myself an enchanted bow, but we may bring the extras over later. But that's what I want to do next. I want to head over to spawn, and I want to do some enchanting. So let me just take some stuff. Maybe if we need, we can use some of these bows for low-level enchants. Let's see, whether there's some regular bows. We'll combine those. Oh, look at this. These are all decent bows. We'll mix them up so that if we need to do some low-level enchants to reset our enchant options, we have that choice. But what I'm going to do now is I will meet you guys over at spawn. Okay, everybody, so we've made it back over to the enchantment station. We still got lots of daylight because it's still a little dangerous here around spawn. And what I'm going to do is slap in some lapis and see what it wants to offer us. Unbreaking 3. Let's see what we would get if we put in a bow. We would get infinity. Done. Taking it. Just infinity. Well, we could have had something better. But we definitely love the infinity. Now we don't need to grind skeletons for arrows, but we can grind skeletons for other things. Now let's see what we get on the pick. Fortune, efficiency 4. We need a good work pick in addition to a fortune pick. I'm going to risk it. Let's try it. We got plenty of levels. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Good starter pick. What if I put a pick in now? What does it want to say? Efficiency 4. I don't want to risk that. Let's do another bow. Let's just do a low level one. Power 1, just to reset the chart. Silk touch. Oh, that would be nice. Do I wasted? I got to do. I'm gonna do it. There we go. We got a silk touch and efficiency 4. We may combine those to make an efficiency 5. I don't know. But hold on just a second. Let's make another diamond pick because I really want that fortune. If I have that fortune, then we can multiply the diamonds and we'll be in great shape. There we go. Let's throw this pick in, see what it wants to give us. Unbreaking 3. I don't want to risk it. I want to wait till I see that it says that we have fortune 3 would be the nicest. So let's do another first level. Power 1 again. No worries. Let's try this. What do we get? What do we get? Efficiency 3. Not even going to think about it. Let's do another bow. Unbreaking. We'll combine these later. Let's see what we get here. Silk touch again. We're doing great on the silk touches. We're wanting a fortune. Good. We can only do a couple more. What's that? Power 1 and breaking 1. Let's try the pick again. Fortune 3. Done and done with an efficiency 4. Nice. Good enchants. So there we go. We got some good picks. Now we can go start going strip mining and... Actually, that's got plenty there. I am going to keep this on me. We can go strip mining, start loading up on a bunch of diamonds, and get fully diamond geared. I put a little box chest over there at spawn, so any other bakers on the server, if you want some arrows and bows and stuff like that, I'm going to enchant some better bows. If you want a better bow, go over to the Skelly spawner. I'll have some better bows for us there. But that's it. I'm just going to harvest these melons a little bit, and I will meet you back on the other side. Hey everybody, and I am back. I combined the bows a little bit, and now I just want to show you. Go back over where I'm planning to build the base area, but I got me some sheep penned up. You can see they're all paying close attention because I've got the weed in my hand here. We're going to breed them up because we need lots of wool for the build. I know we're building a building out of wool. Is that crazy? But I think when you see what I'm doing, it'll make a little more sense. Plus, I need some white blocks, and I don't want to use andesite because it's not quite the right texture for me, I don't think. But yeah, I just want to kind of show you this area. I am going to get those guys to back off a little bit. Just back off. But yeah, I'm going to breed these up, and then I'll check back with you in a minute. Hey everybody, just another quick little update. Just wanted to show you what we ended up with for our bow. Infinity, Unbreaking 3, Flame, and Power 4. I think about the only two things I could do is maybe bump it up to a Power 5 and get mending on it so that we don't have to build the bow again. Although I'll probably have a couple in spare just in case. Um, but yeah, we had a good enchantment session there. As you can see, there's a ton of extra drops and a bunch of extra bows if some of the other bakers want to come by and do some combining and everything. Warning, anvils seem to break much faster than in 1.8. I don't know if that's because of the mending enchant that's in there now or what, but I find that they break pretty fast. So there is some iron in here if you guys need. But what I want to do is just tell you really quickly. I think I'm going to wrap this episode up. It looks like it's a pretty good time. Um, in between episodes, I'm going to do some strip mining, get all kinds of diamonds. The other thing that I want to do, you might notice that I've kind of filled up my inventory a little bit, and I brought a whole bunch more over to the spawn area. Um, but I want to start doing some automated farms over by the spawn area and get that going. Um, so yeah, next episode is going to be a little automation, a little working on the sheep farm that we have over there, getting some wool going, more wool going, and start to lay out maybe the camp over there and what we're going to do for our base, as well as strip mining. So hopefully we get tons and tons of diamonds. And now, oh, I'm hiding it in this chest over here, that we have those big boy picks. Um, should be really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you guys all on the next bakery episode.